Here's a question all of us likely have asked at one point or the other. Say you want or need something, but you can't quite afford it at the moment. Well, as they say, there's an app for that. Apps like Klarna allow you to buy now and pay later. It's just one of the lending services that really has exploded in popularity in recent years. And now Klarna is teaming up with DoorDash, allowing users to buy now and pay later for fast food. Sign me up. Let's get to CBS News MoneyWatch correspondent Kelly O'Grady. Kelly, tell us about Klarna breaking into the food delivery service and how this could possibly mean less money in my wallet and more expansion in the inches around my midsection.
You and me both, Reed. I'm always a big orderer of fast food on the weekend, so I hear you. So look, Klarna has a new partnership with DoorDash. It was just announced. Klarna is one of those big buy now, pay later services where you can choose to buy something and then you can split that up into payments or sort of push that payment off. And so this partnership with DoorDash, you're going to see when you open up the DoorDash app and you order something from your local pizza shop, you want it delivered, there's going to be an option to buy now, pay later with Klarna. You can either, fully pay, you can break it up into 4 installments that are interest-free, or you can pay later. This is really interesting. I mean, Klarna has announced that it is going to go public on the New York Stock Exchange. This is the the second big partnership. They're also doing one with Walmart that they've announced in a couple of weeks. The thing that gives me a little bit of anxiety, Reed, though, is we've seen these buy now, pay later things get very popular with large clothing orders, but buy now, pay later for food, at some point you are going to have to pay that balance that you have. And I was actually talking with an analyst about this earlier today, and he said, this could be a recession indicator. People are putting more balances on their credit cards, and as you start to see people do that with things like food and necessities like that, that's a little bit of a warning sign. So don't put too much on your buy now, pay later, Reed.
I know, but the pepperoni pizza sounds so good in the moment. We also want to ask you about some telling numbers we're seeing from FedEx's latest earning report. What do you have there?
Yes, so FedEx is just the latest in a number of companies that we have heard that are cutting their annual forecast. They are saying we are not going to do as much business as we thought, and they highlighted tariffs, they highlighted economic uncertainty, weakness in the industrial economy. And FedEx is a really important one because we look at companies like a FedEx and like a UPS as a bellwether for the global economy, and especially business to business deals, because there's so much shipping, there's so much importing. And so FedEx coming out today, the stock is really taking a hit, saying that more of the same. We're seeing weakness, we're seeing anxiety among consumers and business, and they're expecting to be shipping less this year.
All right, maybe FedEx needs to get into the food delivery game. That could be interesting to watch. We know if that happens, you'll break it here on CBS News 24/7. You have a good weekend, my friend. Always good to talk to you. CBS News MoneyWatch correspondent Kelly O'Grady.